my V family all over the world. This is your chief arriving at QI Tower 10 seconds after 11 p.m. for Insta Live. I had to drive. I don't drive at all. But today, for you, I decided to drive, which is not the best feeling in the world, because my philosophy of financial freedom, why drive when you can be driven? Alright? And if you really want to drive, get into Formula One, not drive in the streets of, Dubai, KL and all this stuff. That's Lauren behind the camera. So firstly, shout out to all the regulars who are there. I can't see your names, so Lauren is on the other side. Assalamualaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Привет, как дела, люблю тебя. Je t'aime, bonjour, salam, merhaba, vigets, hola, buongiorno, namaste, vanakkam, aibowan, namaskaram, sat sri akal. Alright, special shout out to everyone who's watching Ignite live. I'm about to go and speak to all of you. Apa kabar Indonesia, Malaysia, Xin Chao, Vietnam, Ni Hao, Hong Kong, China. Alright, good day mate, Australians. Okay, hola to South America, konnichiwa to Japan. I'm coming to Japan. Alright, this is our new lobby of the QI Tower. You can look around. That's Dave Joel, number 1 in the house. Alright, okay, we are ready to rock Ignite. You have Kunan, alright, Juice, Johnny, Rejoy, Irish recording me while I'm live. Alright, so welcome to my Insta Live. I'll do maybe 10-15 minutes and then I have to go on stage. Then I have to go on stage to speak to everyone live. So we gotta figure out how we do that. But Lauren will keep recording me until 11:30, and you guys will be the ones who get to see me walk up live to Ignite. Okay, so if you watch what I said yesterday, all amazing warriors around the world, if you watch what I said yesterday, it is fundamentally important that you understand. Okay, are we back? Yeah. Sorry, we got paused in the elevator. Change is happening around the world. We cannot stop it. We cannot ignore it. Be prepared for the change that's about to happen. So this is Christmas tree. Santa chilling out after Christmas. Alright, that's Jim. Okay, alright, and we are here at the QNet office, 2nd floor. Who's live now? David is speaking live. Oh, then we have to stay out. I don't want to be so loud. So if you are watching my Insta Live on your mobile phone and watching David Sharma on your screen, you got two powerful energies coming to you. So that means you're gonna max freaking out. I love this jacket. I found it in my closet. It was when we did Rise Again. The coolest jackets ever by Edwin. Shout out to Edwin. Unbelievable stuff. And last night I spoke about a statement which I hold very dear to me. And even Dato Sri Vijay on stage will always say, Patman, what's your favorite quote from Helen Keller? And a lot of you may be thinking, who's Helen Keller? You haven't gone to AI to understand who's Helen Keller. If you watch the movie Black, Amitabh Bachchan and hold on. Hi Rich B. Okay. I'm on Insta Live. Okay, love you. So, because I don't drive, so everyone is checking whether I reach safely. Alright, so there's a movie Black, Amitabh Bachchan and Rani Mukherjee. It's a true story of an individual called Helen Keller, who was born with the most unbelievable disadvantage, but I call it blessing. She couldn't see, she couldn't hear, and she couldn't speak. Now imagine, if you're watching me live, imagine just for 5 seconds, if you couldn't hear, you couldn't speak, and you couldn't see. You lose these 3 senses. The only sense you have left is touch. And Helen Keller as a child, at that time, many years ago, there was no people who understood what was wrong, how to deal with her, how to help her. And she had a teacher who came and took the effort, the dedication, the commitment to help her, and eventually taught her how to communicate, all right, with sign language, with her hands, taught her how to read in Braille, how to write in Braille, and she became an influential person in the history of mankind, truly from a nobody to a somebody. And I read a quote when I was 17 years old. Don't ask me why, but I read a quote. I saw it somewhere in a book, I think one in my law books or something. And I read the quote and it said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And of course it sounded cool. Alright, as a young teenager I said that's a cool statement, that's going to be my mantra in life. And as I grew up in life, I understood more and more the power of that statement. You see, we're all going to die. Alright? When, how, where, don't worry about it, he's handling it, okay? But you have this life, and this life can be mundane, predictable, boring, alright? Or it can be the greatest adventure, a daring adventure, like Helen Keller said. So her statement stuck with me until today. And as I mentioned yesterday on stage that I'm igniting my fire, my final chapter of my life in 2026, I stay true to this mantra that life must be, it has to be, guys, a daring adventure. If it's not a daring adventure, then ultimately it's nothing at all. Because eating, sleeping, pooping, all right, going to work, coming back home, and barely surviving, that's not life. You know, God gave us this ability to live, to think, to walk, to run, to climb, to invent, to write, to talk, to speak, to share. And if we don't take full advantage of it, then I think we're wasting our lives. So I don't want you to waste your life. So if there's one thing you write on your mirror, or you print it out on 3D printer, or on whatever, and put it on your wall, is that life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. I believe this, I live this. If you ask me why you always wonder why my energy is high, or why I'm always smiling, or why I look gorgeous all the time, because my life has been, from as far as I can remember, I always lived a life of adventure. I took risk intelligently. Okay, not so intelligently when I was young. Now I'm a bit more wiser. So I take risk. I live on the edge. I push myself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually to the max. Alright, I'm a fanatic. If I do something, I gotta go all out, or I rather not do it. I believe even relationships are part of this adventure. Fatherhood, alright, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, soulmate, life partner, everything. And if you can choose a part of life, your job, which won't exist in 5 to 10 years based on what I said yesterday, your job or your business, which I strongly support only social enterprise, alright, and if you can find an adventure on that path, like how I found, not 27, 30 years of network marketing or social enterprise, this was my daring adventure. I started with nothing. I made, I lost, I made again, I lost, I made an amazing family. Alright, the Arun, the Adlis, the Satis, the Davids, the Daves, the Kalais of the world, you know, I found amazing mentors like Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, my mother, alright, she made my life an adventure. She always told me to go out there and do it. And you know, I hope I'm not sounding repetitious, but seriously, the year is starting 2026. You shouldn't live the same way you lived last year. You shouldn't be the same person you were last year. Then the crossover to 2026 means nothing. I believe that you should seriously look at 2026. Take risk. Take that leap of faith. Take the journey of social enterprise seriously. Alright? Speak to everyone and anyone. Have no more fear. Stop listening to the world and the world will listen to you, you know. So write it on your mirror tonight. After watching this on the grid of my Insta, tonight, please write on the mirror, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. I believe that's it. Now let's say hi to David. Alright, that was my profound message. Mr. Sharma, greetings. I'm very happy New Year, David. May God bless you this year with abundance of good health, happiness, and he is another believer, David Sharma. He equally, when I met him
almost 24 years ago.
24 years ago when I met him, he lived the life of a daring adventure, I can tell you that. Then he met me, alright? And both of us started living a life of daring adventure. One of my closest friends, my brother, watches my back no matter what, alright? And today I'm proud that his life has been an adventure thanks to this industry, thanks to social enterprise. That he has traveled the world, he has been to parts of Africa that we have not been to, he has been all over the world, alright? And 2026 will be David Sharma's greatest adventure. I promise you this. He doesn't know yet, but I promise. I'm going to push him to the max.
Thank you, Chief.
Alright? So guys, now, am I ready? Well, I'm supposed to go on stage? You can follow me while I go on stage. Yes, I couldn't. Put this at the back part of the bag. I don't know why car keys are so big. Hey, finish that. They're going to bring you up. You finish already.
You finished it. You're the first one.
Oh. Yeah, well, you gave the first shift while people like me have to work hard. We partner Sati in the house, Insta Live, one of the greatest warriors. Life has truly been a daring adventure. Alright, still is a daring adventure for Sati Senati Raja. He's been with me on my whole life. Every daring adventure, he was by my side. You understand? And that's unbelievable, alright, and irreplaceable. The one and only V partner, Sati Senati Raja, who just went up and did Ignite. I don't know what. So now you're following me, I'm about to go on stage. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. Alright, I rushed, I drove on my own. Peyun and Devraj are about to introduce me. Alright, and then Loreen will stay glued until 11:30. You get to watch, bro.
All of you to stand up, be crazy, give your warmest welcome to our outline.
The one and only
Chief Paman Sinati Raja. Greetings,
my Ignite We family all over the world. Now today is special. I've got the team recording me, and I've got Loreen. Loreen, come here. So this is Loreen, and Loreen is recording me live on Insta. So I'm on Insta Live, Ignite Live, Insta Live, Ignite Live, Insta Live, Ignite Live. This has never been done in the history of the world. 2 live broadcasts at the same time. So if you are at home and you're watching my Insta Live and watching Ignite Live, you will have not one Batman Senati Raja, you will have 2 Batman Senati Rajas live in front of you guys. So welcome to day 2. Please watch my Insta Live, because the first part, the first 15 minutes, I spoke about the statement I made yesterday, which everyone wrote to me last night, and everyone was sharing with me how they remember I spoke about this so many times in the past, where I spoke about life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And I expounded on it on Insta Live, so you can watch it. And thanks to Peyun, you can pan out to Peyun, make her famous. That's Ipa, Lina and Peyun. And of course EXO, Devaraj, who've been keeping Ignite Live going. Alright? And you can pan to all these guys. All of you guys can wave at my Insta Live. Wave like, bro. wave. We're on live. Alright? This is the amazing team who've been helping us, and the camera crew. Alright? Who always are behind the camera, now we put them in front of the camera. So you see, why I want to talk about them. And they're important because they're part of a team. And today on day 2 of Ignite Live, I swear, I had no idea what I was going to say until I walked there. Even now I don't know what I'm going to say. And to the translators, the fact that you told me that I was speaking too fast yesterday, I was seriously concerned. I don't want to stress you out, so I'm going to speak much faster today. I don't care what happens. You keep up with my speed. You've been translating me for 25 years. I love you guys. Please wherever you are, send your love to the translators, because they are the super women and super men who take your chief and make him French, and make him Russian, and make him Hindi speaking, and Tamil, and Arabic, alright, all the languages. So yesterday, I hope you got that paradigm shift, that this industry of social enterprise is no longer a choice, it is a necessity. And why you need that paradigm shift? Because now when you walk into a presentation or you go on stage to do a training, your tone, your energy, your passion must be at a different level. Because you're not helping the guy make some money, you are saving his life. So this is two different approaches. Helping somebody make some money, you go like, bro, alright, let me share with you how you can make some money. Alright, additional income, blah 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 blah. Saving somebody's life requires a different intensity. Are you guys with me? And this does not only apply to the new prospects. You must now go back to your existing downlines who have been half-hearted, not so focused, alright, in and out of the system, doing Rule 3 occasionally. You need to go back to them, alright, and wake them up, because they're already in the system, and you have now a duty to save their lives by taking social enterprise seriously. Are you guys with me? Now please check out Insta Live, go to my shoes. I love my shoes. It's not a normal Nike here, you can see it. It's a Nike with the wave and the, you know, alright, so I know people are. Well, David Sharma dresses up like an uncle, Dave Joel dresses up like an uncle, Sakti Senaturaja dresses up like an uncle, Dave Raj dresses up like an uncle. You got hope when your upline, right, dresses up like a confused teenager. Are you guys with me? Right? There's hope. Right? So today I want to talk about being alone and building a team. Because if you have started, by the way, a big shout out to everyone around the world watching in hotels. Yesterday I saw so many photographs. People were in hotels, people were in the kitchen, people were in the car. Don't watch me while driving. People were at home. I saw so many kids watching Uncle Chief and Uncle Cheese online, Ignite Live. And it was unbelievable that we could reach you at the beginning of the year. So we can set the tone, get you in the right mindset, and prepare you, okay, for your upcoming journey of 2026, Ignite 2026. And today, while I was standing up here, I looked around and I realized a profound thing. That I'm standing here today holding the microphone. I'm doing the speech. You are listening to me. And hopefully I create some impact in your lives tonight. But you will never see that I'm surrounded by 20 people who are making this possible. And I wrote to the AVPs and B partners, a few of them. And I told them that I'm only possible today because of you. And I mean it. Because there's one paradigm shift for day 2. Is this journey is complicated in the identity sense. You are alone, but you cannot make it alone. Does it make sense? Alright? Now this journey, listen to this profound statement again, my chief. Alright? On this journey, you are alone. But you cannot make it to the end alone. But end of the day, you are alone. Because your journey from 0 to max out, or your journey from 0 to 500 US, 1000 US, or your journey to 250, doesn't matter. Alright? is a journey that only you can take. Nobody can force you. Nobody can complete the journey for you. So social enterprise, as much as the first word is social, the responsibility of success is you alone. It's personal. So I remember I made this statement a long time ago, the 10 words with 2 alphabets. If it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. All 10 words, 2 alphabets, right? If it is to be, which means if you are to succeed, it is up to me. Do you understand? And this statement is a reflection of your journey in social enterprise with us. That means the day you decided to start, I want to be a network. Alright? You chose a great company called QNet. Alright? You got unbelievable support from the V. You got 2 of the greatest founders in this industry, Chapa and Dato Sri Vijay. And you started with it. Now there were a lot of things happening around you. There's VCon, ISB, your system, your training, you're watching your uplines on Zoom, people are following you, you have power of association. But ultimately, that tracking center is your name. That weekly commission belongs to you and nobody else. And success is yours, not anyone else's. And this journey is very personal. Very personal. Alright? And later I will speak to you how it's personal, but you cannot do it alone. And that makes more sense. This journey is personal, but you cannot do it alone. Alright? This journey is personal, but you cannot do it alone. It is a personal journey. That the last 27 years, from where I started to where I am today as your upline, it's a personal journey. What I felt, my breakthroughs, my emotional journey. Devaraj, who's been by my side every single day, he will never feel it. He will never know it. He will never understand it. It's my personal journey. When I walk up on stage at VCon, alright, I'm surrounded by the in-service. Devaraj is there, Suresh is there. But what I feel on stage is my feeling. It's personal. Do you understand? Alright? And if your journey is going to be very personal, then you need to understand what characteristics you require to make sure this personal journey is a great journey, is a great adventure. That success, that you have a higher probability, a higher possibility of success. You need to know what is required in your personality, in your character, on this journey that is very personal, from 0 to hero, from 0 to 5,000, 0 to max out, 0 to Mercedes, Toyota, Ferrari, doesn't matter. Your dream is your dream. You understand? And over 27 years, plus a few more years before that when I was in Amway with Dexter Yeager, that means 30 over years, long time in the social enterprise industry. Alright, I don't know whether I'm qualified to become an expert or not, but I've seen enough. Alright, don't be an expert, but I've seen enough. And the last 27 years in this journey, I have seen what works, what characteristics, what personality traits contributes to the higher possibility of success, the higher possibility of reaching max out, for example. And I want to share that with you. I want to share what I have seen in many people, from Arun, Atli, Sati, David, Dave, Katipa, Peyun, Devaraj, okay, David Sharma, Kalai, okay, Sachin, Kavita, Sharfun, Motas, Mohana, Sila, alright, Dig Vijay, Yasir Kames, alright, Mehmet, Hamid, Hossein, my brother Hossein, alright, from the early days, Mose, alright, Ongolo, Zumana, Andrew, alright, Fofana, Alright? Who? Brijesh. Alright? And Yashu. You cannot say Brijesh alone. You must say Brijesh and Yashu. Because Yashu controls Brijesh. Yesterday I was sharing that in the Rule 3 club. All men are ultimately controlled by a woman. Alright? It is not your wife, it's your mother. You understand? It is not your mother, it's your mother-in-law. You understand? We are all, our destiny is to be controlled. Brijesh, stay strong. Stay strong. I am with you. Alright? You are not alone. Alright? And if you look at all these people, I spent a lot of time with them. And you don't know this, okay? All of these great, unbelievable networkers, all the max out kings and queens, VP, AVP, VC, we elite leaders, our upcoming warriors, I'm so proud of them. The core, the alliance from ISB. You see them today. And they're like, wow, look at David standing here, suit, dressed up like an uncle, you understand? Right? And speaking to you, you understand? But I knew them when they had 0 on the left, 0 on the right. I knew them when they were sitting down somewhere in a hall listening to Japa, Dr. CBJ and me. Arun George was in Bahrain, sitting down there taking notes. I remember going around the world doing the 8 basic building blocks in Ethiopia, alright, in Kenya, Asha, remember those days, alright, Sudan, okay, I remember landing in Turkey, Azerbaijan for the first time, okay, Russia, Moscow, Europe, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, alright, Nepal. I remember when all these markets were 0. And all these names that I mentioned and edified, because I'm so proud of them, who they have become. I knew them then when they were nobody. And I watched them grow and evolve to become some of the most powerful personalities in this industry of social enterprise. And I watched what changed. I watched what they had to kill and what they have to give birth to in their personalities. Alright? And today I will share a few with you, which I have watched, so that you understand on this personal journey, alright, what characteristics, what personal traits, personality traits that you need to succeed. Alright? So we are saying goodbye. So to all my Insta, loyal, live followers around the world, this is your chief saying I love you so much. Laureen is going to upload it on my grid so you can watch it later. I love you guys. I love you. Insta, loyal, amazing downlines. Okay, so